I don't think anybody should ever question anyone and wonder if Trump is racist. So I want you to see this, and this is really disturbing. And this is coming straight from him, from his social media account. He posts Trump himself, an AI generated video of Schumer and Jeffries ahead of the looming government shutdown. Now, this is very short, the article, but I want you to look at this photo. It's a still photo, not the first one you're looking at right now. This is a normal photo. So these are the House Minority Leaders, Hakeem Jeffries, who's a Democrat of New York, and Senator Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. He's a Democrat of New York, and they're speaking with reporters. So that's a normal photo shot of them, and they're basically in talks about how to resolve the issue before they have to do any shutdowns. So they've been fighting hard. I know one key issue among many is to keep Americans' health care. So as the U.S. government, they barrel toward a shutdown, President Trump, he shared a racist video on social media which appears as an AI depicting the House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries wearing a sombrero and a mustache, and the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer speaking in a fake voice. So he spoke in a fake voice, and I'm not going to play the video, but I'll let you see the still photo of it. So Jeffrey and Schumer's met with Trump just hours before the White House to discuss this shutdown. It's a looming shutdown. So in the video, Schumer's depicted arguing with an undocumented immigrant to get free health care because minority voters hate Democrats, and they could use the votes in the next election. So that's his take on it. So as a mariachi music plays in the background and the video, the fake Schumer voice says there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. The fake voice goes on to echo the false GOP claims about Democrats' policies and slams liberal leaders as being woke. So the video is depicted in this still frame here. And Trump's X account shows this. Now, I don't know if he's going to take it down or not, because this is probably already started to circulate, but this gives you full access to how this so-called president, as he calls himself, thinks about people of color and people who are in opposition to the things that he's been doing. So CNN has reached out to the White House for the comment, and they probably haven't gotten anything back. But shortly after Trump posted the video, Jeffries wrote on X, "Bigotry will get you nowhere. Cancel the cuts and lower the costs. Save health care. We're not backing down." So this is what the big talks have been about. Now, health care, the Obamacare that it was, the Republicans have taken some parts out, many parts out of it. So it's down to not even the bare bones. It's the bare anything. So it's going to impact millions of Americans in the U.S., all over 50 states that rely on health care to some degree. So this is what the fight has been about. So if you think that none of this affects you, you will see if you get sick or if you have somebody already ill that it depends on health care heavily, it's going to impact you a lot if these cuts take effect, and they already have cut things. And so They're trying to get them to cancel these cuts. So Schumer followed moments later, commenting on X, "If you think your shutdown's a joke, it just proves that we all know, or what we all know, that you can't negotiate and you can only throw tantrums." So it's a back and forth battle. So the White House meeting between Trump and the two Democrat leaders also included a Senator Majority Leader John Thune. He is the House Speaker Mike Johnson. It ended without a deal, so they didn't get a deal. And I saw something with J.D. Vance saying there is going to be a shutdown. So they're pushing towards going ahead and shutting down when the Democrats have been fighting for them to not shut down and to bring health care back to the way it was. So this is what the fight has been. So and trying to keep the government open. So Democrat leaders have demanded negotiations on healthcare funding in exchange for keeping the government open, as I said. So let me jump back here. It says government funding is set to run out on Tuesday. That's this week by midnight, okay? So it says, speaking to reporters at the White House, Schumer called Trump the ultimate decision maker and said if he will accept some of the things that we asked, think the American people, which we think the American people are, for the health care and the rescissions, he can avoid a shutdown. But there's still large differences between us. And so I think that is the article. It is not very long, but I'm going to pan back up here because this picture is coming from Trump's social media account. Now, when you hear him telling people about how other people are discriminating against white people, look at who he placed the hat on and look at who he gave the voice to say these things that he didn't even say. This hat is not his, and about the situation. So when they blame black people for the killing of this man recently that went around college campus spewing hate towards black people, and now they're making it that this guy's a martyr, although he said he wanted to cancel, or he didn't think that civil rights was good, it was a mistake, and he wanted to cancel out Martin Luther King, and he said all of these disparaging words in a way where it came off as very violent, very vicious, and very racist. And so we see why he was memorialized by the leader-in-chief who also harbors the same attitude. So look at what this man is doing. So tell me this is not racist. You can't tell me it isn't. So all of you people going around trying to flip the glass, you need to look in the mirror and look at what this man is doing here, because this is clearly straight out racist, and he's using AI images, which is so dangerous. And that is what a lot of people have feared, that they will use, like computerized generated memes, different things to make people appear to be like this and mock them. So this is the kind of stuff we see coming from the person who's claiming that other people are being racist towards other groups, when we see what this one right here in this picture tells it all. It speaks thousands of words, volumes, about what we're dealing with here. So I'm going to keep this up so you see where this is coming from. Think about it. Who's canceling who?